Okay, transformation process for 2015 deluxe lift ticket botcon exclusive. Let's take the weapon out of his hand then. Let's fold the fists into the forearms for a start. And then, to be honest, what we can then do is separate this front part of the cab, lift this right up. You've there got the front of what is the bonnet, and then we're going to bring this, so you're going to pull this tab out and pull this right up as well. What you can do then is start to turn all this over, and you'll see it'll start to line up. We can leave that bit there, see it lines up in there. We'll leave that for now. I'll come back to this in a second. I'm going to fold the feet over at the bottom, and then what you've got to do, you've got to cascade the legs, but instead of bringing them over like you would normally, you're going to cascade them out to the side. Oh, like this. See how that's folded in on itself, and that's going to just sit very snugly inside that hole there. So you can see that you can cascade the legs around, and then of course the two holes and tabs will line up at the bottom and top of that. That's pretty much half of it done. Now we can bring the front of the bonnet up like so. That'll click into position, turn the head around, push it down carefully, and that'll rest there. Now this is the toughest part. What we're going to do, we're going to separate these from that tab, and then what we're going to do, we're going to bring it up not too far. We're going to fold that grey part up. You've got a big cutout here, and then we're going to do something very similar on this side. We're going to bring this grey part up and around, and then what we've got on this side is of course a tab. So what we're going to look at doing before we do that, we're going to open up the sides of the forearms, because these are going to be the sides of the doors. Open them up. What we're going to do, looking, is folding the wheels in and out like so. If we've got it lined up properly, this tab will now fit into that hole. Turn the forearms around as well at the same time, so these are going to be out of the way, and then you can click these two into position. Oh, they've pretty much gone in like that. There's the forearms. Fold these up. There's a tab there you can see, which you can then just slot behind the back of the leg again. It does mean you have to disconnect it, unfortunately, but it's not that difficult, as you can see, to reconnect back up. Once all that's in position, that's pretty much it, and you can attach that at the back. Okay, so if we want to go back, it's best to disconnect what we now know to be the legs, pull these apart, cascade them down, cascade it all the way down. It's just got stuck, you can see, typically, but at least you can see what happens if it does. That will just pop out. Then you can fold the feet down. Although there's a waist swivel, it doesn't play any part of the transformation process at all. You can then disconnect the doors at the side, and then what we're going to look at doing is folding these arms out. So we'll fold these all the way out of the way like so. Then what we're looking at doing is we need to separate the boot and then turn. So push this bit forward and then push this bit back. So we need this bit down first, which is there's the tab. We're going to turn this over, connect that into there. We can now bring the whole front part over once we've turned the wheels out like so. This will now allow this to drop down and slide back over it. The head part can just pull out with this tab, pull it all the way out, turn it around, and then the last part before we pull the wrists out was what I mentioned in the main video. We've got these tabs either side of his shoulders. Bring this grey lever all the way around, lock that in place, turn the shoulder around, fold the door into the forearm like so, and pull out the fist. So what we're going to do again is fold this around, click that into place, turn the shoulder around, turn the forearm around, open up the wrist like so, and that is lift ticket. There you go, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.